Welcome to the Too Much Podcast.
I'm Morgan.
And I'm Hayden.
We're just two gals
who have been too much
for too many people
for far too long.
That was perfect.
Okay, great. All right, so episode one. Here we are.
Uh-oh, internet security.
No, you just let it ride.
Love it.
It pops up all the time.
We love an AP.
Yeah.
Who needs it?
So
Yes.
that's a good thing to start with.
Yeah.
You're an Apple girl.
All day. All day long.
And a Spotify girl.
All day long.
And
we'll
I
ride until the day I die.
have a Windows.
You do.
I think it's Windows.
And
I have Apple Music.
And you have Apple Music. And not to be too on point with the times, but there's also a very real distinction between us.
Uh-huh.
That I think is pertinent to today.
Pertinent. Good word.
Thank you. I took the SAT 0 times. Which means I got a perfect score.
Hey, I love that.
Thank you. But as we all know, we lost a soldier last night.
And to me,
and really an army, actually.
It feels like we won a war.
And this is our problem. I am an avid TikTok girl, as everyone who's cool should be.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you can find Hayden. Tell them where. I can't even say the word.
Hold on. I want you to give your pitch for why you think TikTok is so great, and then I will come, and then you can rebuttal that.
Okay, that's fine. Here's what I know, that the entire internet who's listening right now is going to be on my side.
Millions
so I don't
of
have
people.
to worry about this. Millions
The
Millions
Chinese,
of people.
the Americans.
Every single one.
Uh-huh.
They've all found our page, and I'm so thankful. Welcome.
Yes, thank you for coming.
But here's why I'm going to ride for TikTok, and really I don't have to say that much. Because what we all know is that anything that originated on TikTok is on Instagram Reels.
Yes.
4 weeks later.
Yes.
So things I was laughing at 4 weeks ago, Hayden's still sending me in the Instagram DMs.
Which
and that's
she's not
embarrassing.
responding to.
I'm not, because remember, I was laughing 4 weeks ago. That said, I have found some of the funniest creators, the most creative people from all over. And they make me laugh, they make me feel, they make me cry.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram Reels is literally IKEA hacks. Moms being like, let's make our own baby food. Blah.
Mm-hmm. I take offense to that as a mom,
and as you should, and I meant it offensively. And like bad home decor. Like I can't.
Well, that's not. You're not wrong.
I don't have time. I don't have time. I need laugh. I need humor. I need smart. I need all the things that TikTok's giving me that Instagram Reels will never.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so is it can I go?
I mean, go ahead.
Okay.
The internet scorcher.
Let me say a couple of things. The first is that if you're getting shit on your Reels, it's because you're not giving the algorithm what you want. It's the same as TikTok. It's not as good. Well, I can't. Okay, hold on. Exactly. I don't know. I don't have TikTok downloaded on my phone.
And this is my point.
And I also don't know how it works. So I have one for my business that, shout out to Haley.
Shout out.
Runs for me. And I get emails about it. And I'll look, and it's like the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, but in the best way.
And I'm sure it is. Here are my kind of thoughts. If you're telling me that something 4 weeks later is not funny, we have a problem, because I've been telling the same stories about myself for a decade and a half. So if it's not funny after 15 years...
No, I hear you.
I'm concerned. So that's my first point.
I hear you. Okay.
My second point is this. My brain's already mush.
Right.
You were here the other day.
Yeah.
During nap time.
I'm here all the time, yes.
Which was not actually nap time.
Right.
And halfway through every single thought, what happened? Oh, Mom, I just pooped.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't afford another thing to turn my brain to mush. Therefore, Instagram Reels it is. So those are kind of great. The other thing is, there was something else that I was going to say.
Right.
And
So about the brain being mush.
I can't afford TikTok. I'm already halfway to dementia. So
that's true.
And I'm geriatric.
You are geriatric. I don't even know that you know. Do you know that TikTok has a TikTok shop?
And
you can buy things directly from videos.
And so does Instagram.
Yeah, but it's so complicated.
And if you've got your PayPal hooked up, it's not.
But that's what I mean. I think if you had TikTok, you'd go bankrupt. I think so.
Sweetie.
I mean, too late.
Right. For our already in no spend January for good reason.
Yeah. But it hurts. You'll learn. There's a lot of lore around, right? So we're going on a journey together.
Yes. We can back up and plan.
You will learn that Hayden is my rich friend. I found multiple designer goods crunched up in corners.
That's just not true. There's a single thing that you're referring to, and it's my Chloe bag.
It's a Chloe bag that she pined after while we were in New York for months. She was like, I have to have it. And
I got it on a site.
Sure. Okay.
Well, no, I got it like hundreds of dollars off.
Right. Okay. That's fine. But a site is just a weird way to say that, but it's fine. Anyways, she bought it online.
I did. It was the internet.
But anyways, she bought it online. Didn't tell her husband. Sorry, Michael, if you're listening.
No, he's seen it.
He just doesn't know
how much it costs.
Right.
But that's part of being.
And as we all know, they only cost like $200.
Yeah, that's a good marriage.
Exactly. I agree.
Thank you.
I agree. I mean, I don't have that. As we all know, you'll learn about the CFO.
Like, sidebar, I really don't think Michael's going to listen to this.
I don't know. I feel like he's really hyping us.
He's hyped because he thinks this could be a vessel for us to make money.
Yeah, that's true.
But I really don't think this is the content he cares to hear.
I can't understand that. I'm gonna be honest.
This is like a little breadcrumb. We'll see what he says.
Yeah,
I'll know.
We will know. When he asked about the Chloe price, now we'll know.
It was $200.
It was $200, as we all know. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I found it crunched up in a planter.
It wasn't crunched, and there wasn't actually a plant in it.
There was no plant in it. I'll give her that. But it was crunched up in a planter, and I said, "Bitch, what do you want me to do with this?" Mm-hmm. I'm over here pining. I saved up in 2019. I saved up for 6 months for a Gucci belt.
Okay. I was there. It was so sweet.
Hayden was there. It was a beautiful moment for our friendship. We have it on a Polaroid. It's actually really sweet. We'll get into that one day. But my point is, I saved up for 6 months for a Gucci belt.
Okay, so let's back up.
Chloe bag was in the planter, crunched up.
Let's back up.
Sure.
I'm
moonwalking
back to tell you that I'm currently 31 years old.
Yes.
You're 30.
And I'm 30. Let's not forget that.
But when I say I'm 31, I'm actually 21.
Yeah.
And she's 19.
Obviously.
She hasn't turned 20 yet.
No. I can't even drink.
Never had a taste of alcohol. Never hit her lips.
Nope.
All of that to say, when my husband and I got married, Michael, God love him.
God love him.
I was 21 years old.
Yes. Child.
So this was a decade ago. Mm-hmm. It'll be our 10-year wedding anniversary in May.
Congrats.
Thank you. And when I tell you that collectively we made $26,000 a year.
Yes.
Thanks to, we know what Michael's first job was.
We do.
I'm not joking. Mm-hmm. So I have been in poverty mentality my whole life. Here's something else you need to know about me.
Yeah.
I grew up upper middle class, but my dad and my mom also had poverty mentality.
Right.
So going out to eat to Outback was luxury.
Get me a blooming onion.
And you know what?
But you couldn't.
I couldn't.
No appetizers allowed.
And no drink?
Yeah, no soda. Yeah. I remember I had friends with families like that, and it was always terrible.
And it was, but it was like, I don't know if it was a principal thing by the time. Well, okay, so here's what I also say. God love my parents. They would indulge. They get the blooming onion. They get the Outback margarita. Yeah. Your girl's getting water.
Yeah, but no appetizers for the table.
Yeah.
Just for the parents.
Right.
Yeah.
Which honestly respect, but
now on this side of it, I'm kind of like, I love that about y'all.
I do too. I mean, I'm definitely like, Gus and Lark can save up money if they want a damn blooming onion. We're going to Outback. Yeah, like, get your quarters.
Oh, you wanted a steak? Funny.
You're joking, right?
Too bad.
So all of that to say, we were very Dave Ramsey budget, as you know.
Woo! Trigger word.
Literal jump scare.
Didn't expect his name to come up in the first podcast. I'll say that.
We do need a trigger warning on that one. That's rough.
Wow.
But that was our story for so long, and we did all these things. We saved up. Michael bought a house for us. I went to Spain instead. If that tells you anything about who I am,
someone has to do it.
Someone's got to study abroad.
Someone had to see the world.
While the other has to buy a house.
Exactly.
You get it. I did the budgeting. Like, and I'm not saying that there's not a place for it in our life in the future. I'm just saying when there was an instance where extra things got purchased and nothing was said about it, someone took advantage.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name names.
Right.
And was it thrilling?
Oh.
Deeply.
No better feeling.
Power trip?
Yeah.
And so, I am your rich friend.
Yeah.
Because of my, I don't know what it is. My poor decision making?
But I love that.
Yeah, same. No, same.
And that's what I love.
I'm happy as a clam.
Yeah.
Michael? I think he's happy.
Well, we're not asking him.
And you know,
You lost your pillow.
I did. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's working out of it every day.
And he's working. And
he loves that.
That's something.
And he's in the sauna.
And
talking to the men.
You can't tell him nothing.
Can't tell him nothing.
I mean, he said, the world's my oyster today.
And you know what? I just feel like you don't come home to a house that I've made unhappy.
Right. Right. I agree.
So, like...
Look around us.
While...
Gucci wallpaper behind us.
It is. It is.
To my point. Let me just...
So
anyways, let's get into what this episode's about.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Okay.
Great.
So, welcome to this first episode.
Yes, welcome to the podcast.
And if you're wondering, well, what does too much mean? Like, why is it called too much?
Thank you. Please explain.
I mean, I feel like everyone is.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll kind of both give our thoughts here, but essentially, as you heard in the intro, we have been told our entire lives we're just too much.
Yep.
Like, and not always in a bad way, but it's just, you know.
It's always like a backhanded compliment.
But it's like, whoa, you're a lot. Like, whoa, you're loud.
Right.
Whoa, you're crazy. Whoa, whatever.
Right.
And then we found each other.
And y'all couldn't tell us nothing.
And let me tell you.
First mistake was letting us get near each other.
First mistake.
Number 1. Number 2.
Give them.
We're still here.
We're still here.
You didn't separate us.
We're still here about 15 years later. So, whoopsies on y'all.
Yeah, that's on y'all.
That's on y'all.
Unfortunately, this is your reckoning.
At 100%. And we warned y'all about that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, here we are.
Yep.
We found each other.
We did.
And basically, anytime we are in public, we get a similar
We're a show to be watched.
100%. And
we're entertainment.
Which
we love.
Yeah.
But we've had to teach ourselves to love.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Out of survival.
Yes. Out of survival, out of our own happiness, out of like self-discovering journey.
Yeah, self-preservation.
Like, yeah.
Too much. So here's my problem.
Yeah.
It's never you're so funny or you're so smart, which I did spell.
Obviously.
On my intro, I did spell the first word wrong.
Good.
I spelled it with an F.
Good. Which was what word?
Voracious.
Oh.
I can't even pronounce it.
No, and
it was...
Again. that's foreshadowing.
And this is... We have authored this story well.
Yeah.
It was spelled with a V. But I spelled it with an F.
Oh. Like... The first letter it's ferocious, not ferocious.
It's not ferocious, it's voracious. But I said anyways.
Yeah, right.
So I'm super smart.
Yeah. A genius, some would say.
Some would say off the charts.
Yeah.
It's never like, oh, you guys, it's always just, wow, y'all are a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly as a compliment.
Supposedly.
And one thing you need to know about me, less about Morgan, but also kind of about Morgan, I'm highly emotional. And Morgan's emotional too.
But in a very different way.
In a little bit more rational way.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm very irrational.
Yes.
Very sensitive.
Yeah.
You're sensitive too.
I am, for sure.
We're like two sides of the same coin.
Right.
So you're telling me I'm too much, and I'm 14, and I'm thinking, oh, this is a bad thing because of the way you're saying it and the way your face is distorted as you're saying it. And then I'm like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm going to like lean into it.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is how you were too.
Yeah. I will say that I feel like the two sides of the same coin, I have to shout out Anne, my mother.
God love her.
Because
precious angel.
She is a precious angel. Best mother in the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
Literally can't talk about it too long. She's so great. But the thing about her is she was like, now, she was not, you know those girls with their moms where like, the moms that were like, well, she's just jealous of you, honey. And it's like, no. Like, you are actually just being a horrible person and that's why they don't like you. That's not Anne. Anne will tell you straight. But I feel like whenever there was like oh my gosh, you're so much, you're a lot, you're whatever. Like she switched the narrative for me in a lot of ways. Like she was like, yeah, it's because they can't get on your level. And so like, leave them behind. You know what I mean? Like I feel like she helped me shape the narrative.
For sure.
To where when people were like, you're too much. At first it was like, oh, like, what do you mean?
What do I need to stop?
Yeah, like, do I need to be less?
Mm-hmm.
And Anne was absolutely not having that. She's like, you will not go find less. You will just continue to.
Anne has pink hair.
Yes.
I've seen her with blue hair? Or just pink?
Just pink.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she wears like fun eyeshadows.
Like pink to purple. Yeah. She does like big eyeliner, big mascara, like incredible eyelashes. I would do literally anything for them.
Yeah, she's dropped in.
Yeah, she really is.
And she
has been her whole life. It's
doesn't
really
give an F.
something. No.
And
she's a boss, like literally worked her way up all the way in the company.
Yes. Deeply obsessed with her.
Yeah. Amazing
and
clothes.
very much goals as far as how to raise a daughter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like there's camps of like, oh, we're going to be a Proverbs 31 woman, which you don't even know our religious drama, buckle up. Or you're going to be like what you said of like, oh, she's just jealous, like like whatever, like almost ride or die, but kind of dangerous.
Yeah. Like the opposite of a girl's girl.
Yeah. And I feel like Anne balanced so well, just like lifting you up as who you were.
Yeah, I would agree.
And I like respect that so deeply.
Yeah, she was amazing.
She was amazing. God love her.
Yeah. So anyways.
Say
that to say.
We have been too much for too long.
Too much for too long.
And another thing that you must know is that if we have a hobby.
Boy. You give us an inch, let me tell you.
We'll take a GD mile, I'll tell you. So the problem is.
I mean, look at us now.
Look at us now. If we have a hobby, we're both Scorpios, and
mm-hmm.
part of that is we are either 0 or we're 100.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
None.
And so when we get a hobby, we go to 100.
100%, yeah.
And normally when you have a hobby, it's kind of expensive.
Always.
So your girls
at least ours.
Well, yeah, and that's on us.
Can never be found in nature. Can never just be found on a free walk. Has to be. You know,
I'm literally sick to my stomach.
If it's not at least 100 pounds, we're not interested.
Literally, like, do not want it if it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The credit card needs to be shaking a little bit when you know what I mean?
Oh. Way you just brought up, like, a hike, and I'm like.
It's disgusting.
I'm triggered.
Honestly, same.
That's another trigger warning. Dave Ramsey, hiking.
Literally both.
And
if I was. Cards on the table.
Here we go.
If you're in either of those. It's time to see your way out. This is not the show for you.
This is not your space. And let me tell you, I could probably find some with a quick Google search.
I'm sure.
On the internet.
They're out there all day long.
Hiking podcasts for Dave Ramsey lovers.
Yeah. You and your cash envelopes will go.
Okay, I'm glad you brought this up. Okay. This might be an OCD thing.
Okay.
What if the cash burns?
That is an OCD thing. I'll say that. Never crossed my mind once.
Like, I'm thinking, like, okay, you have, like, $100 for groceries, and then your house burns down, your $100 is gone.
Yeah, goner. Yeah. No, I totally agree. I'll tell you this. When I went to Charleston for my birthday in November, I basically told everyone, like, hey, I want birthday money because I knew I was going to Charleston. I've been on a budget. We're renovating a house. It's a whole thing. Yeah. And I was like, I know I want to shop. I get down there. Mm-hmm. I knew exactly how much money I had going down there.
Did you lose some?
There was $200 bills missing. Still haven't found them. But I was in the line at Anthropology having a panic attack because I was like, where are these $200?
Where could they be?
That's the thing. I have no idea.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to stop and go find them.
100%. We'll see y'all later. Thank you so
Bye!
much. Bye! No, but it's true. I was like,
no, that's...
But it's like, you're shit out of luck. Like, you don't have it with you. It's not on a card. Like, if you don't have it, you don't have it. And it was just like, wait, I get it now. Like, I get why we moved from cash.
I do get it.
But cash is free money. We do know that, though.
Yeah. I also know that swiping a credit card, there's no transaction that's happened.
No, of course not.
So
just like spending cash is free. So really, money is just...
It's a construct.
It's an idea.
I don't buy into it.
Yeah, it's not real.
I reject it.
Just like time. Construct. What is it? We don't know.
I do have a problem with time.
I do too. When I had to explain to my 5-year-old nephew at New Year's Eve,
buddy, that
on Tuesday, it will become 2025, and he looked at me and said, well, why? I just said... Because it does.
Go ask your Uncle Clay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
That's time. And then I started spiraling and said, is the sky real? Where'd the stars come from? How can we see them?
Resand.
All of it. Love them.
Praise be.
All of them.
Okay, so back to...
Anyways, back to what this podcast is all about.
This is it.
Yeah, this is it.
It's us yapping.
Yes.
It's us trying to monetize. So, okay, so let me also say, if you want to... sponsor us.
Yes. Starbucks? Hey, product placement.
Crown Affair dry shampoo.
Hey.
Airy.
Freya.
Ooh.
Hat.
Ooh, yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Anthropology. Honestly, Anthropology.
If you haven't.
If you don't come knocking.
Ooh.
As a former employee. Furbish. Hey, girl.
Hey, Ann.
Hey.
Ann donated some stuff to our tournament.
Hey, Ann.
Ann, you better be listening,
girl. Excited to see you, babe.
She's going to be like, I don't know this girl that
Yeah,
well.
honestly, she's going to be like, what?
Yep. Okay, sorry, Ann. I didn't mean to call you out. If you want to sponsor us, let us know. I don't know what that looks like, but down to chat.
We'll figure it out.
Let me say something about us that you also need to know. I don't know how many times I've said that today, and it really is kind of like...
Well, we're getting to know each other.
Shtick,
it's a first date.
We're
going to stumble.
What's your favorite color?
Ooh, lavender.
Yeah.
Well, the real answer is all the colors.
Yes.
But
rainbow.
If it's like asking my favorite Taylor Swift song. But if I had to say, lavender.
What would you be if you had to say Taylor Swift song?
The Alchemy. A song has never like
swept through your body,
transcended me.
Yeah,
like The Alchemy. But I love
Yeah.
I can't get into that. Well, that's a whole other episode.
That's a whole other episode.
We'll rank our favorite Taylor Swift albums. That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Note that.
Yeah.
Note that, producer.
Callie
over there.
You're listening. Rachel, Callie. Hello. Jordan, I'm not forgetting you. I promise. You just like don't care about this. I know.
Yeah. Management? Yeah. You're too busy being a professor at a real school.
I spelled voracious wrong, so I know you hate me.
And I bet she's the one who called you out and said, hey, babe, love you, mean it.
Thankfully, she did it, but the second she knows, I'm getting a call. I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a voicemail, a strongly worded voicemail.
Yeah.
We need sponsors. We'll take them. We're going to do this in episode 2, but we do have like goals.
Yes. Yeah.
And so that's that. We're going to talk about that.
Yep.
I mean, we also have what I was going to say about, we don't know what the sponsorship's going to look like, but the thing about us is we will hustle. We both have started businesses.
We have.
With little to no knowledge.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
seat of our pants.
Have we figured them out? Yes. Can I send
Obviously.
you an invoice if you want? For sure.
Obviously.
So just holler, you know? I feel like we like expensive things.
Love expensive things.
Beautiful things.
Yes.
Loud things.
Yes.
And
we love what we love, is what you need to know.
Right.
Like when we love something, we love it to its core.
Yeah.
We don't take things lightly. So it's like, even like,
again, 0 to 100.
Yeah. Like it's like, we love what we love.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. Because it's like, we will champion it. Yeah.
I feel like, I think it was Derek who was telling me that one of the podcasts he listens to does a like dream world sponsor. So they'll just like go on and on about sponsors they wish they had. It's like almost like a projection thing.
Incredible.
So I think we should do that.
Okay. I feel great about that. Give me next episode. Well, let's talk a little bit for the last couple of minutes that we're together before the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Give us like a little... First of all, you didn't say your favorite color or your favorite Taylor Swift song.
Sweetie, it's green.
Obviously.
Taylor Swift song. Archer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about cutting your nose off to spite your face is like my whole thing.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't put it together at first, but
yeah.
now I see it.
What would you have guessed?
What would I have guessed? That's a great question.
Yeah, we need to
I would have guessed something from Reputation, if I'm being honest.
Which I respect. We need to, in our Taylor Swift episode, we need to have what we think the other would do and then what our actual one is.
Yeah, that would be good.
I think that's a good one.
Okay, we'll do that. Again, producer, no.
Callie, thank you.
Thanks so much, babe. We're talking to no one.
There's literally no one there.
It's just us here. But okay, but let's do a little like who is Hayden? Who can people be
Hayden?
excited to get to know?
Okay.
Now again, we're on a journey. This is our first date.
Yeah.
We've got a lot to uncover.
All right, so again, I'm 31. My birthday is November 10th, the day before yours, a year before yours. So Scorpio. I'm married to Michael, who I forced to love me. Mm-hmm. And I would say scoreboard. Like, he's killing it.
No, 100%.
Like, he's obsessed with me.
Yeah.
He has red hair, which is a kink of mine.
Big. Capital K.
Capital K-I-N-K.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly.
We'll talk about some kind of mortifying experiences that I've put people through.
Yes.
Eventually, and that will be delightful.
Yeah.
I have 2 children, a 4-year-old Gus, and a 2.5-year-old Lark, boy
so
and girl. I'm
say it.
I'm from New England.
She sure is, folks.
I went to boarding school.
Yeah. And what was the name of it?
Reginald B. Williams.
Wow.
School for Girls.
Okay, I love them.
I experimented there.
Yeah.
Which is why I am the way that I am.
Of course. Yeah.
No.
Tuition was how much a year?
Too much.
Yeah, obviously.
Too much.
Yeah. Yep.
No, I had this whole vision that I was going to put Morgan in this box and say that she went to T.L. Hanna High School in Anderson and she was Queen Bee there. Mm-hmm. And that's like her claim to fame. But the reality is I went to T.L. Hanna High School and I was not Queen Bee there. Was not on enough Zoloft to be nice. So really.
But you were cool though. You were cool.
I was cool, but in like a mean way.
Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't a girl's girl.
Yeah.
I was very, like, jealous and rude and boy crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
But not, like, I wasn't the it girl.
Yeah.
My biggest shame is that I didn't get a superlative.
Yeah.
That's not my biggest shame, but
it's tough for you. Over our years of friendship, it's come up multiple times. Yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah, it's tough.
But, yeah, so I went to T.L. Hanna, then I went to Clemson.
Mm-hmm. College grad.
Wouldn't recommend.
In 3 years.
In 3 years.
Yep.
Why?
Yeah,
in 3 years? Because I wanted to get married and have
100%.
sex.
Yep. Obviously.
Got married as a borderline virgin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stuff had happened before.
Yeah. It's okay.
But, what else?
Best.
I started my career in sales.
Sponsors call us. We have a lot of experience.
I made 60 cold calls a day.
Wolf.
This was my worst nightmare.
Freezing cold calls.
Literally. Hi, this is Hayden. I'm calling from Blackbaud. It was a company. It was literally called Blackbaud. How do I explain that?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I remember trying to pretend like I
knew what it meant.
Yeah, got it.
I still don't.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Then I stopped working there. And then I started working for my dad and now husband's construction restoration company. Mm-hmm. And
business owners. Entrepreneurship runs in the fam.
It does. And then I had my kids and now I'm a kept woman. I'm a domestic engineer.
She is.
And
she is a domestic engineer.
My bosses are Gus and Lark. Mm-hmm. I report directly to them.
They run a tight ship, let me tell you.
And then about a year and a half ago, after playing Mahjong for 2 years, American Chinese Mahjong, I am saying Mahjong, the Greenville people requested that someone teach them.
Feral, yeah.
And so I stepped up to the plate. I got overwhelmed. Made Morgan sit in the car with me and confirmed that she would also help me. So now we teach mahjong. Last year we taught 2,400 people.
We did.
Which is obscene.
Obscene.
But that's my side hustle. That's your side hustle.
Yep.
And that's it. What else is important about me?
Things about Hayden. One, she's absolutely hilarious. When I met her in high school, I immediately was like, I think I like this girl. I'll either love her or I'll hate her, but I did love her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, that I feel like she's going to be my type. So she's hilarious. She will have a Netflix special one day.
It's called Gaslit.
Put it
on your calendars.
I'm going to be the opener.
Yeah.
And
also my producer.
Yeah, the producer. Tour manager, if you will.
Yeah.
And we can't wait for that.
I did say last night, because, I have kids. I'm probably going to have more kids, too, which is obscene.
Wild.
I know.
Crazy.
But
capital K.
I was thinking, I'm going to request that our, group of friends takes 3 months off in the summer.
Love it.
So that when I tour, everybody's with me.
Oh, yeah.
I have a posse.
Yeah, like an entourage.
Yeah. And I have to do it in the summer because the kids are in school.
Yeah, of course.
And it's hot here, which I know you love, but, couldn't be me.
Yeah.
So I think that should be, our goal.
Yeah.
Is, we keep y'all so kept.
Yeah.
That you can say no to 3 months of work.
Yeah, I can't wait. So it's amazing.
Okay.
I'll ride the coattails all day long.
I know, I love that.
Hayden also has incredible, and when I say incredible, really impeccable taste. As you can see, we're in her home.
How much does it hurt you to say that?
And not at all. Cute. I'll give it to you. There's some things I'll never give you. But impeccable taste, can't take it away from you. She's got impeccable taste.
Me?
Her, I'll tell you. I know I'm being kind. Don't get used to it. At least to Hayden, kind of everybody else. But
right. Literally couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. And yeah, there's more. We got to leave them wanting more, so we can't give everything.
Ooh, I do love mystery.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about.
We're not mysterious, but we do love mystery.
We do love mystery, but we've never had a mysterious bone in our body.
Never. Okay.
Tell us about you, Morgan.
About moi. I grew up in Greenville, South Carolina.
So you didn't go to Tijuana?
I did not go to Tijuana. Didn't even know what Tijuana was until I was in high school.
Okay.
Barely knew what Anderson was.
Okay.
So I do love that about me.
Your husband went to Tijuana, so...
Yeah, but I didn't know him in high school, and that's what counts. That's what counts. Anyways, she's just jealous.
Just a tiny bit.
So yes, I grew up in Greenville. I was born in Atlanta.
Oh, God.
Claiming that.
Insufferable.
I lived there for about 4 weeks, but I was born there.
I can't wait to tell our Atlanta story.
Just wait. It's hilarious.
It's so good.
That was good at being mysterious. That's a good little... Because it really is worth it. It's worth the wait. So I was born in Atlanta. I grew up in Greenville. I'm extremely close to my family. I love them so much. I went to Jail Man.
Never heard of her.
Go Pats. Except I don't really ride for high school. High school was fun, but I wasn't the girl who loved high school. I was ready to get out basically as soon as I started. But I had a lot of fun.
You're just going to have fun wherever you are.
Yeah. But I'm just not a school girl. I'm not I'm not going to study. I'm not
a lifelong student.
Yeah. I challenged multiple teachers and said to their faces, convince me to care. Why should I care about this?
And that was the first instance she was told she's a little too much.
A little too much. Started in the 6th grade. Because it was cute in 5th grade. But let me tell you, everything changed in 6th grade. That's going to be an episode. 6th grade selves.
Can you tell me how tall you were in 5th grade?
Oh, would love to. In 5th grade is when I hit 5'7".
Okay.
Going into 6th grade. So before I even stepped foot into middle school, I hit 5'10".
So I've shown you my picture of me being the only girl on a basketball team, also the tallest.
Yes.
I was 5'7" then too.
Yeah.
The body type that you see right now, which is 5'7".
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you my weight. Sorry. I've been since 4th grade when I also started my period. Can't wait to talk about that.
Same.
Go ahead.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I've always been the tallest girl in the class. Always was getting in trouble for dress code when other girls wouldn't get in trouble for dress code
because your stuff was too short.
Because I was just taller.
Well, how are you going to go to Limited 2 when you're 6 feet tall?
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'm sure the girls at the cash wrap at the Limited 2 were like, honey, pop over to your hostel girl. I hate to tell you.
Delilah's or whatever. Do you remember that? in the mall that was so...
Yeah, no, Delia's.
Delia's,
yeah.
The clothes were so small.
So tiny. Yeah. But let me tell you, I was gonna stuff myself into them.
For sure.
Yeah. Because at least at that point, I had hit the growth spurt. I think we both felt this. And we were, like, lanky.
Yeah.
And so it was like,
skinny.
Yeah, like 100%. And anyways, whatever. That said, yeah, I've been 5'10" since I was in sixth grade. With that, we both grew up funny girls, never the hot girls. And
what's about to change, Morgan?
We're becoming the hot girls.
I'm a fucking hot girl, and she's a fucking hot girl.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Alert the authorities.
911, what's your emergency?
We're hot girls, and we're taking over.
We're on our way.
And that's going to be a whole other episode because I have a lot of feelings about growing up a funny girl. Because I think it's actually the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah. It was hard.
It was hard at the time, but now I look back and I'm like, wow, I'm so thankful.
Yeah.
But again, we'll get into that. But yeah, I've been 5'10" basically my entire life. I remember in high school thinking that there were a couple things that I was never going to be able to have, and one was a boyfriend that was taller than me.
Look at you now.
And look at me now.
I'm like dangerously attracted to Clay after he had Invisalign.
Yeah, let me tell y'all. So my husband Clay, we've been married for 7 years.
I've known him a very long time.
Yeah,
we went to high school together.
Yeah, long time. Grew up in Anderson. They've known each other for a long time. He played football. He was super cute. Whatever. But we both did Invisalign. That's another sponsor that I'm manifesting.
Ooh, yes.
Yep. So I had a Miley Cyrus snaggletooth that I really wanted.
Which was cute. It was endearing.
It was cute and endearing, but it was the only thing I saw. You know what I mean? Like it was the only thing I could see about myself.
Yep. We've all been there.
And then Clay, like the idiot high school boy he was, the day he got his braces off,
he threw away his retainers.
He got permanent retainers, but he went to Wild Wings and immediately broke both of them.
Yeah. And didn't do anything about it.
Didn't do a single thing about it.
Why would he?
So basically, braces money down the drain. I'm so sorry, Teresa. And anyways, so he had like some different teeth, whatever. And he had one that like had gotten really pushed back. So anyways, we both did Invisalign this past year. And I feel really good about myself, but I'll tell you this right now, Clay's never looked hotter. He's got long hair.
Yes.
Dark hair.
It's Cassian vibes.
Yeah, Cassian vibes.
Yeah. So
love it.
So I have known this man, love this man, precious angel. Like,
easy to love.
Easy to love. And have been around him a very long time, especially in my adult life.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This Joker's like second to last week in Invisalign, and he's like talking to me. And I'm like looking at him like I've got to confess to Morgan.
Yeah.
That
I'm
I'm like dangerously attracted to him.
Yeah. No, and I love it.
So I guess what we learned here is that I'm a teeth girl.
Teeth girl, absolutely. Another kink, which we'll find. I feel like that's going to be another discovery in here. It's just like figuring out little things about us. Yeah. That we didn't notice until all the comments come pouring in.
I swear to God.
From all of our
If y'all
audience.
hurt my feelings, I will find your social security number
100%.
and ruin your life.
Ruin you. Your credit score, 13.
You didn't think it could get that low?
I'll buy it. Don't you worry. I'll buy 6 Buicks on your credit card.
Not the Buick.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Threaten them with a Buick.
I will. Them things, they drive like clouds. I'm gonna tell you what.
And you know what?
You look like you're 85 rolling up, but I gotta tell you, that drive there, nice.
So Buick, if you would like to sponsor us,
just call. Neither of us drive Buicks, but let me just say, I appreciate it.
I'm telling you, I would if
you sponsor.
The price is right.
I'll roll up in a Buick. What is it? Avalon? Avenue? I don't know.
Did you say Avenue?
Avenue?
I need you to wrap up.
I need to wrap up.
Who you are.
I am a Buick lover. No, I'm just kidding. But a fun fact about me with cars is that I've pretty much always driven a Jeep my entire life. That's a fun fact.
Yep.
But yes, okay, so I got married. I was purely destined to be single for the rest of my life. That was 100% my plan. Had no interest in getting married. And what do you know? I started dating Clay at 19. We were married by the time I was 22.
Insane.
He was 21. I know it's crazy, but we were in the same grade. It sounds like I'm a cougar. We're in the same grade. Okay, chill out. It's literally like 6 months. It's fine. Got married, and we don't have kids. That is fully by choice. We love our freedom. We love to travel. We love money. We love just getting to do what we want. And so we don't have kids yet. Yet is an asterisk.
Ever.
Might be ever. I don't know. We'll see where the road
I'll
takes
say
us.
as a child owner.
Yeah, right.
As a parent, I guess is a better way to say that. I would prefer that you stay Aunt and Uncle Clay and Morgan forever.
Yeah. I do feel like we are really good at that role.
I prefer you not having anything to do.
Yeah, no.
Because it means you can come to my house.
And that's the thing. Imagine if I did.
Right.
Horrible.
We would never see each other.
Yeah. Horrible.
So just like,
Yeah, I'll consider that. I'll consider that.
Perfect.
So anyways, I don't have kids. And like I said, I'm very close to my family. I was a pastor for 10 years. So
that was a bomb she just dropped on y'all's ass.
Wild! I bet you didn't expect that. No one ever did.
Drama.
Even when I was. People did not expect it. My tagline was always, I'm a pastor, but I'm a good time. I learned a lot of amazing things. There's a lot there. We'll get into it one day, but there was a lot of good, a lot of crazy, a lot of bad. It just, a lot of things.
A lot of misogyny.
So I was a pastor for 10 years, but last year I stepped away from that. I started my own interior design company. What? I don't know.
So good.
Yeah, thank you. It was the scariest thing I've probably ever done in my life. But I was really excited about it. All of my friends had been pushing me to do this for years and years and years. And I had done it on the side for a long time, and it was just one of those things where it was like, okay, I don't have kids. It's now or never.
Yeah, you gotta stop.
It's like you either gotta do it or you don't, and we just need to freaking do it. So, I started with my cousin Allie, who
God love her.
Yeah, God love her. You'll hear lots more about her. She'll probably be a guest, and she's amazing. But we started together, and we are almost 1 full year of being full time, which is awesome. We have amazing projects happening right now. We're so excited. That's my 9 to 5.
Can I also say, if you're ever considering hiring Dot Designs, do it and then shut your dumb mouth. Do it.
I'll receive that.
And trust the process.
Yes.
Because she's unhinged, but at the end, together, it's so... I mean, it's a work of art.
Thank you. That's very kind.
You should see her in progress bathroom right now. Like for her own house. Oh my God.
Thank you.
So hire them.
Thank you.
Pay the money and don't give an opinion. Yeah. Because I promise you, yours is not as good as hers.
I received that.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Look at us being kind to one another.
How long do you think that's going to last?
First and last. I'm telling you, it's the first and last. I'm telling you right now. So anyways, that's me. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, I'm obsessed with Pilates. I do need to bring that up.
You do. Rachel deserves a shout out.
Yeah, 100%.
She's changed your life.
I love you more than life.
Yeah.
I could kiss you on the lips right now.
She would love that too.
And I think she would, because we're soul sisters.
It's really cute.
Pilates has changed my life forever. Mm-hmm. You'll hear me, I will probably talk about it on every single episode because I love it so much.
Yeah, you should.
You will also get to progressively watch me become more and more snatched, so that's going to be incredible.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And yeah, that's my thoughts.
Yeah,
that's me.
We are millennials,
very much so,
that are shouting into the abyss.
100%.
The abyss being the internet,
right?
And we are capitalizing on being a lot.
Yep.
And if that's appealing to you, you should join us.
You should join us.
And if it's not appealing to you, I would ask you why.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't really care about what your answer was.
Right. No, we're not listening.
Right. But I think you should do some internal work.
Just a good reflection moment,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that.
And I think that's episode 1.
I think that's episode 1.
That was unhinged.
That was unhinged. We went
the full gambit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. We had to do it from the get-go.
Set the tone.
So that you guys know.
Yeah.
This is what we're getting into. This is us. Yeah. This is actually,
this is what we do.
Yeah. If you can't tell, and I hope you can, this is actually what it is like when we hang out.
Yeah, every time.
It's just utter chaos.
Mm-hmm. Scream, laughing.
There is more screaming. Yeah, I do think we
do yell at each other.
Yeah. And you'll hear that.
I can't wait for that for you.
Yeah.
It's entertaining.
But my hope is that when you listen to this podcast, it feels like you're hanging out with us.
Because you are. And you are even more so if you have a sponsor that you want to.
100%. I'll send you my memo. I will start an LLC. I don't really know what we need to do, but
I have an invoice software, I think.
love it. I think we do too, maybe. I don't know.
All right, should you clap?
We're gonna clap.
I'm gonna let you do it. I'm not gonna interrupt.
Okay. And nope.